sometimes you gotta do some like bad shit, you know, for lack of a better term, you know, boring, you know, stuff that's egregious and arduous tasks that you have to commit to get shit done. And, you know, that's all well and good, but you also have to focus on, you know, staying positive through hard times.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a big thing, you know. And, like, going back to what I was saying before, how I kind of, like, receded into apathy. That's not good either. You know, you have to stay in the moment. You have to allow yourself to feel. You can't remove yourself from the pain just because it hurts. Which I'm still working on not doing that. You know, I'm very much like, other people need me, I need to stay strong, but I keep forgetting about, what do I need? I need to feel. And, you know, I'm not always the best with that. Sometimes I kind of just push my head down and get back to work. Yeah, because it's easy. You know, so it's weird because doing hard shit comes easier to me because I know it's hard and I invite the challenge. But sometimes feeling and letting myself, you know, feel an emotion other than, you know, the anger that keeps me going is what takes work. You know, and that's a big thing for me that I'm still working on and I have to stay conscious of. Yeah. But another thing is staying positive through that hardship. You know, like I was saying before in the last episode where I was like, fell in hard times, I had no money and I needed to pay for a bunch of shit. And I was ready to do what I had to. My family was there to help me, so I didn't have to. You know, rely on the people that care about you because they're there. Like, you know, nobody, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it sure wasn't done by one man. You know, you're not alone. That's a big thing I have to say. You know, you don't have to get through it by yourself. You have people. You have to remember to talk to them, and, you know, hang out with your friends. Especially, this is my stance. You know, as far as breakups go, nothing is better than fucking boys therapy. You break up with your girl, fucking call up your friends and hang out with them to take your mind off of them. That's what you need to do. That's what worked for me for, like, both of my relationships, which kind of sucks for me because it was like, number one, the day after I hung out with my friend and I felt better, and two, I ended the relationship at my friend's house. Not in person, but, you know, still, it was one of those things where I was like, it's done. And then we moved on, and I hung out, and I enjoyed the company of one of my best friends. And when my friends were bummed, I was like, dude, come hang out at the house, we'll have some fun. You know, take your mind off it. You know, and you will feel it. It's not like you're not escaping it. Yeah. You're just, you know, falling back on your friends. Yeah. That's a big thing. Rely on the people around you when you're going through tough shit. And, you know, if you're having, like, that's what, like, really just anybody, you know? Like, putting it in a more mundane sense, if you're having trouble, like, in a certain class and you're having a rough time, your classmates and, like, tutors and professors are there to provide you with help if you're struggling, you know? A lot of that is taking the initiative to do it yourself, though. You know, your friends don't know if you're having a shitty day if you don't tell them about it. So you got to talk to people. You got to let them know about what's going on. And maybe sometimes when you're not feeling the best, you know, be it internally or they kind of pick up on it externally. You know, if some bad happens, there will be people in your life that really care about you. And you have to recognize that they're there for you and you need to fall back on them.